Coach Tony, Risling Podium Performance, and we are into week 4 of Squatober. So the first day of it is going to be the back squat workout. Same thing I did last week in terms of going 6 to 8 reps, pairing the back squat with the leg curl, and then doing some dumbbell split squats with glute ham raises, and finishing up with some calf work. This Squatober, it's been fun. It's been a nice little challenge to do. If you want to get more kind of info on what Squatober is and whatnot, I did an interview a couple weeks ago with Bert Soren, the head honcho of Sorenex. You can catch that right up here. You can also check out the pen and paper strength app on Instagram or Sorenex Squatober. I'll link both of those in the description below as well. So yeah, if you like this type of content and you like seeing me suffer through my own workouts and the other stuff I put out, please take a moment now to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Anyways, time to hop into the workout since I'm already warmed up. Okay, welcome to the roller coaster ride that is strength training some days. So the funny thing here is all the hamstring stuff felt great. Not even really going to talk about the leg curls. They felt just fine. A little off balance in the first one. Everything else felt good from there. The squats, this first set, like the weight didn't even feel that heavy. It just felt like I was working 100 times harder than I really should be working for this weight. Like nothing really felt like it was synchronizing properly, upper to lower body through the hips. It just felt bad. And here on the second set, it's like, oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, bend my knees, hinge at the hips, squat down, touch the ass to the floor, and then stand back up. Not that complicated. Yeah, I don't know why the first set went so bad. It's kind of how it was feeling as I was going here. So 5 and then 6 reps felt great. And the last set, here we go. So kind of tilted over to the right there. And then from there, it's just, okay, lock everything in. Here you go, 3 reps in. And I'm like, okay, these are feeling good. Yeah, this feels great. Everything feels smooth. That's the big thing. It felt smooth. The first set was anything but smooth. And right here, I was like, uh-oh, how many reps was that? Let's just do a few more. Okay, yeah, I think I got 2 more. Yeah, it's 2 more here to get to 8. Yeah, get through another rep. Still feeling good. Everything's feeling good. Nothing's really falling apart. All right, so got through my sets of back squats. The first set was absolute dookie. It was terrible. Nothing felt really good right from the first rep. And then the second set, like I got 4 reps. And then the second set, I got 6. And the third rep, I don't know if it was 8, 7, 9. I lost count at 5. I just stopped counting. So I was like, okay, just do a few more. That's literally what went through my head. But now I'm going to do the same thing I did last week. Let's go 315, 3 plates. We'll see how this goes. Honestly, don't know if I'm going to get it or not. We're about to find out. That's basically what's going to happen. We're about to find out if I get this or I don't get it. That's really the only options here. Sometimes you just gotta take a risk and go after it. And that's what I'm doing here. So 315, just going to see if I do a single. And here we go, taking a little bit of a risk here with this one. I didn't know how it was going to go until I actually got under the bar and went. And here we go. Take a big deep breath. Down, 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 and yep. Nope. Fuck! So split squats again. Here we go. Got 40 pounders in each hand. Quads are screaming. Just failed back squat. Kind of pissed off at myself. Whoa. 10 more days of Squatober to go. Okay, so this is a quick little calf compound set. Do 10 standing calf raises, followed by 20 seated calf raises with no real rest, just rack and walk over. And then you get 45 seconds. All right, swapped out the lifting shoes for running shoes just to feel a difference. Get a little bit more heel drop this way because the wedge of the lifting shoes. Each time I'm on the ground, I try to lift my toes up, try to get a little bit of stretch. I could get a wedge, but at this point, I was trying to finish the workout. My calves are already torched as well. There, I get this in the right spot to start. So I got like 105 pounds on here, but the Atlantis seated calf raise really makes things difficult. The weight being that far out in front. Just fighting to finish. Okay, so that's everything for today's workout. I view every workout as a learning opportunity. Learn how I'm feeling that day, how the progression of that program is going. Do I need rest? I'm gonna be honest, during Squatober, my quads and knees and legs are definitely a little overtrained, but it's fine. It's not beyond the point of no return right now. It still feels good. That's what I mean by I'm still learning how things feel. Every workout, no matter what your training age and experience is an opportunity for that. Even with clients I've had for over a decade, it's still learning how things are going with them. There's always that dialogue. For me, it's that internal dialogue. Okay, how did that feel and whatnot? I keep a training journal as well, and I jot down certain things, how things feel. You get the raw feeling right here on the vlog. My post-workout today is gonna be 1 scoop of ATP Labs grass-fed whey, a half scoop of their greens and reds whole food mix, as well as 5 grams of creatine monohydrate from Clean Athlete. If you want to get 10% off an order from ATP Labs, go to the link in the description below, atplabs.com, and use code RISLING10, that's RISLING 10 at checkout to get 10% off. This is good in both Canada and the US. So just a quick little recap on a few things. The first set of my back squats, absolute dog shit, but it got better from there. I was in the rep range after that. The first set, I knew it wasn't the weight, it was just something just wasn't feeling right. It felt like I was working harder than I should have been, and it was like the muscle and the mind just weren't connecting and the signal wasn't really going all that well. And then the second set felt much better. Third set felt 100 times better. And then as you saw on that top weight set where I was like, okay, let's see if I can do 315, the weight didn't actually feel heavy. Like on the eccentric, it felt just fine. Then when I went to come up, it was like my legs just said, nope, we're going on strike right now. We're not working. That's literally the feeling that it was. It wasn't like, oh, I can't go. It's just, they just didn't contract. They just didn't even do anything. So ditched the bar behind me. It wasn't the cleanest bailout, but I knew where the safeties were and I knew, okay, whatever. I was more just pissed off at myself than anything for that. And then the split squats went well, glute ham raise went well, the hamstring stuff, everything on that side went well. Calf raises, so the reason for doing a compound set like this is when you're doing standing calf raises, yes, you work both gastroc and the soleus, but you're able to handle a lot more weight that way, and then only doing 10 reps, I'm able to kind of focus a little bit more weight, get a little bit more contraction in the muscle, really feel it, and then head over to the seated calf raise, where with the knee bend, you're taking the gastroc out of it, you're primarily working and preferentially working your soleus, which can handle a lot more volume. So by doing 20 reps thereafter, I'm really gearing up the volume there and trying to build a bit of a hypertrophy stimulus there. It takes a lot of volume for your calves to grow. As you've seen in the 1 hour calf workout that I showed that Charles Poliquin has preached about while he was still around. But yeah, that's basically everything for today's workout and whatnot. So if you like this type of content and seeing me struggle and seeing the failure, but getting the raw feelings of it instead of always the nice polished stuff you see online, take a moment now to please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. That's everything for today's Squatober back squat workout. I challenge you to go get after your own Squatober and embrace your potential.